Hi there, it is your fun-loving holistic health coach Kim Sid here, and today is Sunday, January 26th, end of week 4. I am so excited. Not only will we do our weekly weigh-in, but in a few hours I'm going to be meeting my teacher from the Institute of Integrative Nutrition, Joshua Rosenthal in Toronto. I'm so thrilled. But before we get there, let's go do a weekly weigh-in. Okay, let's see if there's enough charging of solar battery here. What's going on? My goodness, 163. Oh my goodness. Okay, ready? Just to make sure. 0, 0. Okay. What does it say? 29.5. You lost a pound now? And 0, okay. 0. Oh boy. Okay, it's indeed 163. Alright, so the scale said 163, baby. What in the world does this mean? Last week when we weighed in, it was 158.5. And today, being 4 weeks into my 5-month challenge of 25 pounds lighter, tighter, brighter in 5 months, should mean, or if our calculations are correct, we would be down by 5 pounds by now, right? Or very close to it. But instead, we're back to our original 163, where I started from. So at this point, I mean, there are a few things you could do. I could start panicking and just saying, oh, well, this just doesn't work, so I'll just throw in the towel and just forget about it. Forget about it. I'll just eat anything I want. Actually, you get so depressed, and then you stuff your mouth with more carbs or whatever foods that you crave for. Or could just be, what's the word? I could be playful with this, right? And have some fun and do some detective work on what's going on. That's almost nearly 5 pounds that we put on, or that I put on during 1 week. Then I've lost in the course of 4 whole weeks. So I'll come back to you next week and have a report on that. But in the meantime, we were going to talk about physical activity this week. So, physical activity. Have you ever heard of the excuse, or perhaps ever voiced the excuse, I just don't have enough time to go exercise? Well, it's it's a pretty common one. And so I want to share with you what I do for fitting in my exercise and physical activity. So first of all, you can see this little guy, right? Physical activity as a mother just kind of skyrockets when you have kids, right? The things that you have to do when you're holding them, the cleanups that you do, the shopping, bringing them back. They're essentially heavy weights. They're weights that you can carry around with you, or that you have to, rather, but just try not to hurt your back. So yeah, I just mentioned in housework, there's cleaning, and there's one trick. I forgot who I heard this from, whether it was Dr. Wayne Dyer or someone else, maybe it was Dr. Amen, that if you pay attention to your walking as it is exercise and that you are burning fat off your body, you'll be more effective in the long run with that consciousness put into your activity. For me, I get 3 breaks during the day when I go to work. So 2 15-minute breaks and a half-hour lunch. So what I do, because my work is very close to a mall, is I do rounds. I started off in the beginning of my challenge with 2 rounds of the mall during 1 break. So I would walk around the mall twice, and that would be like my exercise that I would check off, right? And so now this week I've actually upped it to 3 rounds per break. So if this adds up, it becomes 9 rounds a day of mall walking by the time I'm done, and I walk up 41 steps to my work from where the mall is. So if you count that in one day, So I get to work, I walk up 41. During break 1, I'll walk up another 41. Break 2, another 41. Break 3, 41. That's 4 times 41s, right? So if you do the math, that's 164 steps a day, 5 days a week. You can see where this is all headed to. A little bit of exercise adds up over time. Okay, so you can fit that in wherever you can see fit. So I would love to hear from you to know how you can fit in your daily activity and still get on through your day. Have a great one. I'll see you next week where we talk about spiraling out of control and also doing your detective work on when the scale reads the other way.